Hey guys, what's going on? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here. I'm back, but I gotta get things moving.
Mountain Man. Treasures.
What's going on? Welcome into the channel. My name is Troy. I am a reseller in Montana. I go to garage sales and estate sales. I go to thrift stores. I buy stuff and I sell it again online. Mostly, I'm doing that on eBay. And, well, they've been a little bit slow on eBay here over the last few days, and I haven't had a video in the last few days. It's okay. I'm fine. I just had to take a couple days off. You know, YouTube is like eBay, a grind, and trying to do both of them at the same time, it can get to be a little bit much. And then we started a second channel, and I had to cram in order to get that video, that overnight ghost hunt video put together. That took a long time, plus being up late, or well, all night the night before. It just wore me out. So something had to take a break. And for a few days, that was YouTube. And so apologies for those who have missed the videos, but I needed to take a break in order to keep putting out what I think is good content. So that's what we've done, but we're back and we're going to do a what sold video here. And we're going to take a look at the last 3 days out of my eBay store. And while we have some nice sales mixed into these 3 days, for the most part, it's pretty slow. Now, we were saved in the overall grand picture by a couple of higher dollar sales, and that's really nice. And of course, I would prefer to sell a lot of high dollar things, but it's nice to sprinkle in those lower dollar sales as well. And so I'm hoping the numbers get back up. I listed about 20 things today. Part of that is, you know, I haven't been consistent in listing either because of being very busy. So haven't listed a ton. And so I think we're seeing the impact of that right now in the store. So I've got to try and get listing more stuff, and we'll see. Hopefully things will bounce back. But let's take a look at the things that I've sold in the last 3 days on eBay. And there they are, the precious few. But a big ticket item saving us for sure. We'll start here today. We'll do the duck over here, and we'll start with the duck. I think I called this guy the 4th of July duck. Obviously a very patriotic quacker. And this is headed out to Charles. Charles, thank you so much for picking that guy up. Portion going to the Gary Sinise Foundation, as always. Low dollar here, but part of a bulk buy that I made. Bionicle for the PS2. This one going out for $7.99. Free shipping. Over here, we've got baseball hat. You guys know I like selling hats. There is right there. It's a Travis Matthew hat. This is an offer that I sent out yesterday, and somebody took me up on overnight. $17 plus international shipping. This is headed up to Canada. So very nice hat, and I hope they enjoy that. We've got an N64 game here. We've got the great one, Wayne Gretzky. Not a high dollar game, but it sells pretty well. $4.98 plus shipping for that. We've got some ash from Mount St. Helens back in May of 1980. This originally had like a little cellophane window on it that was coming off, so I actually took that off before I even took the pictures because I knew it wouldn't last. It kind of sealed this little baggie in there, so pretty cool. Got this actually from a viewer here in town. I bought some of her collection that she was trying to thin out, and this one of those items, and the Mount St. Helens ash going out for $15.59 plus shipping. And then that leads us to the big one, Axis and Allies Battle of the Bulge. A lot of Axis and Allies games, guys, are worth picking up. Now, there are newer games of Axis and Allies. There are some that are less desirable and just not worth as much. So not every Axis and Allies is big money, but there are a few that really are, and Battle of the Bulge is one of them. I don't really want to take this out, but let's see. Let's see what's on top here. 1 second. All right, there you go, and that's what's on top. This is a piece of the game, actually. There you go. So there's all the stuff in there, and underneath you can see hiding in there, and I'm not going to mess with them, but we've got some cards that have the little cardboard pieces in them. If you've ever gotten a new board game and you have to take out all the pieces, well, the pieces are still in there. It's what we call unpunched. And so this is not new. You know, it's not sealed. And, you know, it's not new. It feels like somebody took it out, started to take all the pieces, and realized, man, this is going to take longer than Monopoly, and moved on to like Uno or something, because the pieces are still in the cardboard. They never took them out. So that makes this almost a new other situation. You know, you can tell that it was never played with, but it was opened and started to be played with, I guess. Axis and Allies, I picked this up at a church sale. I can't remember what I paid for them. $12 a piece, I think. I bought several different versions. This, I think, is the best one. I have one more to list still. And this one sold for $194.35. $195, guys, for a board game. And another easy packing day ahead of me. That's the silver lining here. Actually, some really nice sales. Very happy with these sales. We've got a Kavu hat. Find the brand on there so you can watch for it. There it is right there. Watch for that brand. It's a great outdoors brand. They got hats, you know, shirts, hoodies. They got bags that do very well. This is a trail hat, obviously. A lot of mesh, so it's breathable. And these do quite well. This one sold for $19 plus shipping. This hat is also sort of an outdoor hat. It's trailheads. Doesn't sell quite as well, I don't think, but it's got the tag on there. Still, some of them have little ponytail holes in the back. It's a nice warm hat if you're out in the fall, in the winter. This thing sold for $14 plus shipping. So nice sellers hats. I love having them in the store. Devo, this is Shout on cassette tape. Not a high dollar, but cassette tape super easy. $4.47 plus shipping for that. And then, of course, AC/DC, the Razor's Edge. This one sold for a little bit more, $6.49 plus shipping. I think maybe offers that I sent out on both of those. We've got a Nike golf bag. See right there, Nike doesn't make golf stuff anymore, so if you find Nike golf stuff, pick it up. I got this at a thrift store when I was on a trip. I don't think we paid more than a couple bucks for it. It's not in great shape. You know, it could do with a little bit of cleaning, and it's small. You know, if you found a bigger one, it would be much more valuable. This is like a youth junior bag, but it's a pencil bag is what it's called. You could probably fit, that's the bottom of it, you could probably fit, I don't know, 5 clubs in there or something. It's pretty small. It stands about 22 inches. And I took an offer on this of $20 plus shipping. It actually sold in like a week or two. Not bad. And then we do have a viewer sale here. A really nice viewer sale from Victoria, who sent me a message on the offer. She sent me an offer on this. And then the message, of course, disappears when you accept the offer. I can't find that message anymore on the offer. But I'm pretty sure she said she was looking for a gift for her brother and came across this. So we've got a Nikon D60 digital single lens reflex, or DSLR. Got a nice lens in there with it. Of course, the camera body. We've got the charger and all that, and a bag. So this is the full setup. It is ready to go. And Victoria picking this one up for $90 plus shipping. So thank you so much for stopping in and picking that up. That means a lot. That's a big purchase, and it does. It really means a lot. Thank you for your support of the channel and of the store. And we'll round things out with another day of, well, just a handful, but some nice sales mixed in here. It's been the theme of the week. Wander. This is a cool hat. I really like it. It's still new with tags, and it's sold on an offer that I accepted of $12 plus shipping. We've got another one of our Nequa glass ornaments going out. This one on an offer. Well, it was an offer and a counter, and then I countered again. We went back and forth a little bit. 14 was the best that they could do. I countered at 15 and they took it. So $15 plus shipping for another one of our ornaments. Then we got this guy I actually just listed yesterday and ended up selling very quick. This is the old mascot logo for the University of Montana. A Monty there. Look at that. That is cool. There's a Montana spell out on the back. Now there are some spots, and so that's why it was discounted a little bit. See, there's some there, and you know, there is some spotting on this thing, but it's a super cool vintage basketball warm-up shoot-around shirt. And it sold on an offer that I accepted for $40 plus shipping. We do have a couple of ducks over here as well, so let's do those. This a new duck. We'll tell you about those here in just a second. But the little, he's got like a tiger pajama. Ooh, sorry, buddy. Like a little tiger costume or pajama outfit or something going on. This is headed out to Brett. So Brett, thanks for picking that one up. And then we've got another mini duck keychain going out the door. These made by our friend Shelly up in Canada. And they are still popular, still selling, and this going to the PR picker. Raymond, thanks for picking that one up, my friend. So there you go. Like I said, some cool sales. I just wish there were a few more of them. And we do have, sitting right over here, I'm going to grab, we've got some ducks that came in the mail. And not from one of you, not from two of you, from like 4 of you. And actually, I have one that's sitting over here. I need to grab that still. We'll do that on the next video. I'll show you that. But I just want to thank the people that were sending things. And I've listed them, but I kept them in the envelopes just so that I had the names and I didn't lose them. And I wanted to remember. We got more from Chris. Chris, thanks, man. You just keep sending these things. Stones is all over it. So, Chris, thank you so much. Go check out his stuff. He's such a cool guy. And we're going to set those there. We got some also from Mark. Mark sent a box of them, and one of those sold. That was the little, like the tiger outfit one. That was one of those that sold. And so we have those others listed. There's some horse ducks in there, which is really cool. So, Mark, thank you so much. Sure appreciate that. Mark is the Sooner State picker. Said he found these at a garage sale and thought, you know what? They would probably work to sell in the store and benefit the Gary Sinise Foundation. For those of you that maybe are unaware, a portion of every duck that we sell goes to the Gary Sinise Foundation, and they do work with first responders and veterans, wounded first responders and veterans. So it's a really cool organization. Very proud to be able to help them out, and thank you for helping them out as well, either sending us stuff or purchasing those ducks in the store. And then our friend Shelly up in Canada found some Halloween ducks. I got them up just barely in time for the holiday, but a little late in the season. But these things are super cool. They're huge. So look at, we got the witch, we've got a skeleton duck, and we've got the Franken duck. These things are big guys. So I put those in the store. Shelly, thank you so much. You are fantastic. I sure appreciate all the help that you've given us in the store. So that's what we've got for ducks coming in. Like I said, there's one other, and I've heard from a couple other people that there's some ducks on the way. So you guys keep sending these things in. I think that's a really cool thing. If you're interested in picking up a duck, I mean, look back there. You got to get your ducks in a row if you're going to sell on eBay in the 4th quarter. Now, you also got to get things moving a la Commonwealth Picker, and that's my store's a little stopped up right now, so I need a little extra Enaman help. So I figured, let's wear the shirt today. Let's see if that kicks things into motion and get things flowing a little bit in the store. But you got to make sure that you have your ducks in a row. So go check them out. All of these new ducks are listed in the store right now, starting as low as $3.99, and again, of course, a portion of that going to the GSF. And if you haven't yet, pick up your Studs of the Reselling Community calendar. It's Studs of the Reselling Community calendar. I'm Mr. June. There's a link to pick that up down in the description as well. You only got a couple weeks left in order to buy one of those. They're $20, and all the proceeds for that going to the Gary Sinise Foundation as well. It's a really cool thing. Go to the link. You can check it out. You can get more information, or you can also just donate, or you can buy a day of the calendar as well, which is a pretty cool thing. So, guys, thank you so much. I so appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.